Last week on Studio G.
Yes. What? 1 pound, so that's a total of 6.4. Okay, good job.
I notice when I work out my 6 days and all my water, then I lose.
I told Ben, I said, look, you better, I said, what you been preparing our food with? Because he's been cooking. He said vegetable oil. I said, but we are olive oil.
When it comes to eating right, sometimes it's hard to get the family involved, but if you don't have the bad stuff in your pantry, then they can't influence you to make the wrong decision.
After 6 months of construction, we feel good about revealing the new space.
3, 2, 1.
It felt like Studio G wasn't a studio anymore. It actually became our home. It was something that we all had invested in at that time. So to see it grow and expand, basically when that cloth was removed, was very heartfelt. It was a very heartwarming event that had happened, and it's one that's going to be etched in my memory for a very long time.
For her age, at her age, there's not too many that do anything like she does.
I just do it for fun, just to kind of see what my body is going to look like compared to an 18, 20-year-old.
Seeing these women lose weight is the best gift that they can give us, and when the community comes out, it shows that they support the mission, and it shows that they support everything that we do. When it comes to the spray butter, I tell the ladies, now don't go taking the cap off the butter and pouring it on your potatoes. 10 sprays is all you get.
I'll be like this.
Make sure you grab yourself a drink of water. Once I push play, I don't stop.
It's more than a craze.
I'm totally in my zone.
It's a lifestyle, and it works. I know. I was 192 pounds, and I lost 50 of them.
It's a workout, but it's fun.
Now, I'm a licensed fitness instructor, and I teach classes inside a mall. Yeah, a mall. And our family business is growing.
Our goal is to reach and just expose.
My name is Gina Brown. They call me Gina B, and it's time to get fit at Studio G, the room where change happens.
It's down. I'm down in the floor. Look, can I get that?
We're in week 5 of the weight loss challenge, and the ladies have done a phenomenal job. I am proud of them.
That's 11.1.
I told her I ain't
She looks like having I was trying to get my little weight loss because I ain't even wear no panties tonight. Okay?
You know you don't wear no boots. Tight weight, 0.2 ounces, tight from thumb.
No, probably I'll be at home like, well, maybe if I put my hair down, then it won't wear as much as
I tell you what, no panties. You know what? You know, about 8 ounces. Good job. That's in a long time.
Good, they clown, they doing good,
What Gina was telling us was going to happen is actually coming to pass. And, you know, the effort, the hard work that I was putting in, you know, just kind of a refusal of foods, certain foods that I really craved and everything. And then it made me stronger to just simply say, I can do this.
15.3 for you total. Really? 4 today.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. All right, what was that again? That was a 158. What? Thank you.
2.4.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So you're 15.3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
10.8, and I thought I would not be down at all, so I'll take it.
After being halfway through, the ladies are starting to see some difference in their bodies and on the scale, and it just gives them that extra push to keep going.
Well, yeah. Good.
A rough week eating-wise.
You said you had a hard time with your water?
Yeah.
H2O is the key. 1 gallon a day. You got to get it in.
We might need to go walk in today or something.
So was it different at home?
I don't know if it'll mix.
So we can go to conference. We're gonna conference after.
Okay.
We'll touch base after this.
Are you sure? I know I might not be getting all of my calories.
You're not eating them all? We could go over your diary and look through. The first thing is just, of course, eating everything. You're drinking the water?
Yeah, I'm drinking the water.
Okay.
I didn't get the water in yesterday, but besides that, I'm getting water.
And are you like not getting 6 meals in, just cutting off at a certain point, starting late, skipping in the middle?
No, I think I've been doing
as far as like
good.
we start asking about cheats and having everybody write down any zuzus, wham-whams, as Gina calls them, indiscretions, so that we can get back on track. We are almost 1 week away from maintenance, so we need for the ladies to tighten up.
Some of the ladies come in and maybe the scale is not moving. Sometimes we hit a plateau, but I always give them the extra push to keep going, and eventually you will see the scale come down.
Okay, so is down 0.8. Alright, so how was your week? Overall, it was good. It's good.
Overall, it was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't perfect.
As we were plateauing, just understanding that weight loss is a process, and just getting back on track.
Hey, hold on, just in case there isn't. That's crazy.
Oh! Get back on again.
It's exactly the same. Well, at least I didn't gain weight.
Yeah. It's better to maintain the weight than gain the weight. You have to stick with the program and continue to eat clean.
Did she tell you about the brownie bite?
You talking about Nikki Miles?
Yeah.
She told me that she cheated a couple days. I told her, I said, that's why we can't touch your calories.
I told her
because
that.
I said, when you cheat like that, we don't know if it's because you cheated or if it's because your calories weren't correct. So we got to take you back to baseline and weight again.
Right. I told her you clean. You put something in your system, it throws off your
whole
metabolism, all that stuff. So I told her we had to get her back in lipolysis. I'm like, it's a whole process more bigger than what we can sit down and explain every time to y'all.
We only got 4 weeks left.
So the bling is in now, and I'm happy, I'm excited. I've waited for a while, but it's here. It's just one step closer to knowing that we're an official brand.
Bring out the products! What you got?
Well, delivering the products, Rhinestone Reflections is actually the business name. Gina and I have been friends for quite some time now, and I actually produce all the rhinestone material for the Studio G Fitness. So delivering the rhinestone materials for the ladies, it's a sense of also self-confidence, because again, if you're blinging, again, my motto is bling to be seen. It gets a sense of self-worth when the ladies are feeling better about themselves and they have on merchandise that also make them feel better.
Okay, so now we have the Studio G.
Pretty.
Yeah.
I like.
I think they were pretty.
What size? This is mine. This is a medium. Yeah, those are pretty. I like those.
Branding for any business is important, so you definitely have to have a logo that stands out. And as a matter of fact, did I tell you I did the logo?
Here's your Studio G.
Oh, thank you. We didn't like that.
You're welcome.
Actually, some people have they've like pre-ordered them, prepaid for them. And we will sell them, I think at $25, for $25, yeah.
So now my dream is to put Studio G on any and everything.
Like the little skirt thing, but they told me I'm a little too thick to be wearing those skirts. Yeah, I pulled out a skirt. She was like, you said you're a little thick.
I think my mom, cause she has like a lot of them, like every color. So like, in every style, so like, I think she looked good in the shirts and bling.
I've got these pants. These are my sweatpants, my XX large sweatpants. And I don't know. You tell me what I should do.
I think it's better than like any other graphic tee. It's a little boring when you just have a graphic tee. So if like you add the bling, it makes it more pretty.
The screen print on the butt.
That's what we're doing on these.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes, you want that on the butt.
Okay, so we're going to put that on the butt.
Yes.
That's fine with me.
And the screen print, not stone.
I need room.
That say Studio G?
Yeah.
You got some money?
I want to go get my sweatpants made.
She's trying to get dance across the booty, okay? That's all she's trying to do. Is that what you're trying to do?
The plan is to make it a big community event.
We want to give back to the community with the Halloween party. It's our way of saying thank you for helping us achieve our dreams.
And just try to get the community involved, get the mall involved, get as many people involved as we can to make it just something really big and huge. Oh! Roscoe! Do that again!
My dad is our chief advisor for Studio G. He's one of my biggest role models.
When I said you can't video, he kept on doing it. I said, okay, well, I'll call security. He said, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Our meetings always come down to how the instructors are going to deal with gawkers in the mall wanting to video and take pictures of every move that they are doing. I took a flyer out there. I said, hey, how you doing? I said, you seem to be really interested in the class. She was like, yes, I do, don't I? Put her phone down. And I said, I wanted to bring you a flyer, so you can come. Gave her the flyer and she said, okay, thanks, and she walked off. You know what I mean? So that's how I approach people that are out there videoing if I have the opportunity to do it.
Go pick you a piece of cake.
Our Halloween party gives the children a safe place to trick or treat, and we just always want to provide a place where they can get candy safely.
Any color you want. You want another? You like red or green? You like brown? You want 2 browns? There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Be good.
Halloween party was awesome to see everyone in their costumes, and then all the kids, and then we had the community came out, and we had a couple of corporate sponsors that gave us bottled waters and those types of things. It was just wonderful event to be able to give back to the community in that way. And that's what makes Studio G such a wonderful place, is we always find opportunities and ways to give back to the community.
You Batwoman? I like it.
You could get another one?
Yes, ma'am.
The diversity of the city is growing, and we're a gym that prides ourselves on a gym for all people.
You guys look nice. You're welcome. I didn't know it was trick-or-treat day today. Oh, you didn't? I didn't.
Good one. Okay.
It's good seeing KJ hand out the candy. We want to teach him at an early age how to give back to the community.
It makes me feel good to give to other kids.
Is that your baby? Yes. I didn't know you had another one.
Yeah. He's 10 months old now.
Shut up. Now let me see your face. Yeah, that's Matthew, I remember you. And then what's this one?
John.
And it's always good to see the children of the students here. They're like family as well. Oh, good. Oh, congratulations.
Chick having a baby, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have another one. And I'm 40 today. And I'm pregnant.
Well, congratulations. Oh, a Monster High girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she looks just like her, too.
Her
I see the pink.
friends. Her friends are bad.
She's got friends, too.
We always love to see the kids come out. They are so cute.
I don't know, Dracula or something. And this is her.
Studio G's first Halloween party is a huge success.
You get an extra because you took the time and really made your costume look really good. You're welcome. Y'all take care.
Police presence at Lafayette Square Mall the day after a shooting inside. A 15-year-old is under arrest facing several charges, including dangerous possession of a handgun by a minor.
It was good for me to actually get on the news and do an interview and kind of express my concerns and anticipations. Anything you see that's going in instead of coming out, to me, is a step in the right direction.
Except for that larger police presence tonight, it was pretty uneventful here at the mall, and police say that's normally how it is. They call the mall and the area around it safe.
It is a safe place. It's been 3 or 4 years since I've had anything like that happen.
New mall hours? Really? That cuts out like half of our classes. That's not going to work.
The business opportunities as far as that area goes has declined. So it makes me worry a little bit about Studio G and our home, our current home, especially now that you had the mall changing the hours on us and closing down a little bit. We had to cancel our step class.
It might mean that you might lose a few customers, but just about wherever Gina go, she's gonna have her followers. I'll be #1.
We aren't allowed to be able to have some of the classes, like, you know, the actual insanity classes and the toning classes. It really cuts back, and even just being able to, some of the people like to kind of stay around and talk about their day, because at the studio is more than just a workout place. You know, people talk about the end of their day or what's going on with their week.
It really dampened a lot of folks' spirits. Our students actually got a little upset at the fact that the mall had decided to close down a little early. Lafayette Square is our home. It has been our home since we started, so it would be bittersweet to have to leave it. But I also know that Studio G is strong enough to hold itself no matter where it's positioned in the city.
Some chicken and that'll last 3 days. You know, chicken, yeah, fish, kebabs, you know, whatever. It's a challenge having family at home when you're trying to eat right, but when they see you eat clean, they in turn do the same thing as well. And you don't want to hound your kids about weight and all that, but if you educate them, that's what you have to do. Educate them, they're gonna make their own decision. Red potatoes, your brown rice, your whole grain pasta, variety of veggies again, talked about those, and variety of lean meats, fish, flank steak, chicken, etc. When it comes to starches, you don't have to remove them, but small portions go a long way. So total weight loss for the group, 80.2 pounds.
The main thing is staying on that list and making sure that you get your proteins in, making sure that I get my fruits and my vegetables in, and at the office, making sure I'm not snacking. When they bring in snacks, that I'm not snacking. So I make it a conscious choice to take my lunch every day, which has been totally different for me for all these years.
Most loss was 11.5.
I've always been in love with the sweet, sticky type things, and pastas and everything, and pizza. So those are definitely Italian foods, Mexican foods. So even though I still get those, I eat them in moderation. It's none of that just going overboard, eating the whole bag, the whole box, and it's just empowering just to know that I can eat a little bit and be satisfied.
Like I always say, y'all know I keep it real. If it does not work, it's you, it's not us. I'm just saying, it's you. It's not us. We're giving you the knowledge, we're packing you full of the knowledge, and don't leave the challenge. And they said I gained weight. Well, what you doing?
This is something I really want to do. I need to buckle down and do it.
The most inspirational thing for me at this point in time is, in order to help me keep going, is we fall down, but we get up.
I'm always gonna put this out there. If you cheat, stop. I'm serious. 100% clean. If you're cheating, stop. It will hinder. It does. Because what happens is you'll never learn to stop cheating.
Keep going. One of the things that Gina had told me when I very first met her and started my journey of weight loss, and she didn't tell it to me, she was just telling it to the whole crowd in general, was if you mess up on a meal, don't wait for a whole entire week to start over. Start over the very next meal. That way you feel good about what you're doing and you're not beating yourself up for not going as hard as you could or not sticking to the program.
That sugar in your body, it's like crack. You want more.
We use the acronym SMART, making sure their goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So we actually, take some time to revisit those goals.
Push through. Like I said, when I was training for the mini marathon, my mom died in a car crash. I didn't expect that. I didn't. But I just kept going on the track, crying. You know what I mean? But I kept going. I understand how the stress and grief of life can get in the way of you trying to have a healthy lifestyle and eat right. It was during a time when I was training for a mini marathon and my mom died in a car accident. It was extremely difficult, extremely hard.
I was grieving a whole lot, but I continued to push through, and I would be out on the track crying, but I just continued to push through, continued to eat right so that I could achieve my goal. And I just remembered that everything that I did at that time, I was doing for her and that she would be proud of me.
You can't give up, seriously. Just push through. So you saute your vegetables, you make your meat, and you put that stuff in Ziploc baggies, freeze it.
Life will be challenging, and life is always going to bring about some bad things, but you just have to push through. You have to ask God for help and just keep pushing forward.
We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up.
If you have a cheat, it doesn't mean you fell off your healthy eating. It simply means you had a cheat. Keep it moving. Coming up next week on Studio G.
Well, this is your first time, and it's 0.1.
I was 0.3.
It's 0.1 up. And this is your first time being. How are you doing?
A couple months ago, I bought a pair of new black jeans because mine weren't fitting. So yesterday I put them on and I went to work, and it wasn't until I came here to hip hop and I took them off that I realized they were the old jeans.
Can you keep a secret?
The girls have known for a while, so we thought we'd sit down with KJ and tell him with the whole family.
What do you think it is? Just
Well, it says the last will be the first.
Really? The last will be the first and the second and the third? What?
I thought that was good.
Nah, it didn't make sense. KJ was looking at you like,
This where you're gonna deliver?
Deliver.
no, this is not a hospital.
Oh, we're at the doctor's office getting ready to get a wellness check.
I do a standard class on, just a basic aerobics class on Thursday, and when I did that, I'm like, that's a world
Where do
difference.
they still teach regular aerobics at?
Exactly. Indy Parks.
Shut up.
Free.
Oh,
This is Milton. This is Milton. This is the person who inspired me to start doing fitness competitions.
Yeah, good to meet you. Okay.
Happy birthday, Gina! Love you all. Milton.
This has been a presentation by Clover Lane Media. Passion, purpose, pride.